I'm Steve Johnson, News Director for theDove TV. Check out our other videos and visit our website at thedove.us. Thanks. Good morning, I'm Steve Johnson with a reminder to get our iPhone, iPad, and Android app. Then you can watch the Dove News on demand on your mobile app and on the Dove Roku channel as well. In the news today, the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation says bodies of Ebola victims have been left in the streets because of a strike by burial teams who complain they have not been paid. Well, a health ministry spokesman says the situation is very embarrassing and says money is available to pay the teams. In Spain, officials say a fourth person has been placed under observation for Ebola in a Madrid hospital, where a nursing assistant that became infected after working with two victims from Sierra Leone and Liberia and who later died. Despite the setbacks in the U.S., the Center for Disease Control's Dr. Thomas Frieden says they're tracking those who may have come in contact with a Dallas patient, and overall progress is being seen globally in areas like Sierra Leone, Nigeria, and Liberia.
That three-country border district is what has been the epicenter of the outbreak. That district, that area, has had at times the most cases in all of Liberia. But over the past few weeks, cases have plummeted.
Estimates indicate that upwards of at least 3,500 people have died globally because of Ebola. Ebola preparedness on the minds of Oregon health officials after mistakes were made in Dallas after an Ebola patient was initially sent home only to return a few days later. Southern Oregon officials want to make sure they don't make the same mistake. Earlier this week, Oregon Health Authority officials indicated that a flight containing someone with a virus could land at the Portland airport, showing how easily that virus could spread. As a result, Jackson County Health Director Jim Shames says there are questions they want to answer before a case is identified.
The kinds of questions would come up is, well, if you do have to quarantine somebody, where would they stay? We don't want to repeat the mistakes that they had in Dallas. How do you clean up their house? How do you move them? Who are the local players that might be involved in the case of a quarantine? Issues like that.
To that end, Shames says that his department is working with local hospitals to make sure that they operate from the same set of protocols. More airstrikes have been targeting against ISIS. The U.S. military says the American-led coalition has carried out 6 airstrikes against Islamic State militants in northern Syria, and they destroyed 4 armed vehicles, damaging a tank and killing a number of Islamic State fighters. However, Kurdish forces defending the town of Kobani near the Turkish border are outgunned and struggling to repel the extremists. Turkey's president says the town is likely to fall to militants. Let's take a look at what we can expect on the weather scene as we're into the middle of the week. For Northern California, 82 today before we see the temperature starting to drop. Partly cloudy, tomorrow sunny with 79 both Thursday and Friday. Could get down to 75 for the high on Sunday. As we head into the Klamath Basin, clear and sunny today with a high of 76. Some clouds possibly coming in. 75 both Thursday and Friday. Maybe 69 the high for Sunday. Moving along the Oregon coast, partly cloudy for the next few days. A slight chance of rain as we head into the weekend. Otherwise, 64 degrees. That's the high today and tomorrow. Could rise actually to 69 by Sunday. As we move into the Central Oregon area of Bend, partly cloudy for the foreseeable future. 76 today, 74 tomorrow, and down to 68 on Saturday. And for Southern Oregon, 84 today, 82 on Thursday. That's your news and weather here on the Dove.